This is the first of 12 steps which form walking baseball, as I've managed to decipher it from American Retriever trainers, and I created this cheat sheet to take out with me when I'm training, because I would forget otherwise. So this is the first step. Step 1 is a right cast. So the dog is at A, and you walk out and throw a dummy to B. You might have to, however, how far you walk is going to dictate how far you're going to have to cast your dog. So if your dog's not very confident and you're just starting, you don't want to be making the distances too far. You're also then going to walk out to C and throw a second dummy to C. So you've got a dummy at 12 o'clock and a dummy at 3 o'clock. Then you're going to stand here, and then you're going to cast your dog right. So in my cheat sheet, a straight arrow like this with 2 arrowheads in it is a cast, and a curvy arrow like this with a squiggle through it is where I'm throwing the dummies. So that's, and the 2 red blobs are dummies, and the direction in the box is the cast. So this is a right cast. So that's 1. This is walking baseball with grey. This is the first round of it. So firstly, throw a dummy out to the right of the dog, and then good girl, right there. Just throw one out straight ahead. And the distance that you throw these dummies is going to be how long your casts are. So if you want to do this quite small, don't throw them too far. So now I've got Grey, who is sitting in the middle of the clock face, and I've got a dummy at 3 o'clock and a dummy at 12 o'clock. And I'm going to cast her right to the first dummy that I threw. So I'm going to get her to sit at my side first of all, then I'm going to walk out towards 6 o'clock and cast her right to that dummy. Grey side. Good girl. Wait there. So what you're trying to do when you back away is make sure that everything is lined up. So the back is directly behind the dog, and the right, well, it should be to her right anyway, because that was where I threw it originally. Ready, Grey? Good girl. Good girl. Wait up. Good girl. Cast 2, a back cast. There is already a dummy here at C, because that was the one that you threw there before in step 1. So now you just have to throw 1 out to E. So there's already a dummy at 12 o'clock, you're walking out and throwing a dummy to 9 o'clock. Then you're going to back up and stand here at F, and you're going to cast the dog back to C. That's step 2. Right, the next one is leaving that one back where it was to throw one out left. And I'm following this cheat sheet right away while I'm doing this. This is my cheat sheet. It's now on number 2, which is going to be a cast back with a throw left. The squiggly line is a throw, and the arrow, double arrow, is a cast. So this is a cast back with a throw to the left. Great, wait there. So it's throw to the left. Hey, hey. Woo! I'm now going to walk out in front of her again towards 6 o'clock and then cast her back to the back at 12 o'clock behind her. When you do this exercise, you're going to make sure, according to all the Americans, that the grass is short and the dog can see the dummies, preferably. Ready, Grey? Back! So yeah, this is what Grey has a tendency to do, which is just to sit there and ignore me. She usually goes in the second or third cast, and it's just insecurity and her not knowing what I want. Ready, Grey? Back! Good girl! Good girl. Give. Good girl. Very good. Step 3. This is a left cast. You're going to now sort of work on this from this sort of angle. There is already a dummy here. This is the dummy that's out at the moment. And this is a left cast. So it's going to be a left cast to the dummy that's out at the moment. You're going to walk out some way, throw a dummy in the opposite direction, right cast to G. That's step 3. You're going to stand here, by the way, and you're going to cast the dog left. So the axis changes as we progress through these exercises, which can be a bit confusing. The best way to think of it is to look at the cast and to look at the dummy that's out at the moment and where your dog is. And once you've identified those 3 things, you then throw the other dummy out so that it makes sense. And it's pretty simple from there. Good girl. Alright, the next one is number 3. This is number 3, which is going to be cast left to that dummy over there that I originally showed you just before, and it's going to be a throw to the right. So the dog's going to sit here in the middle, and I'm going to stand here and cast her left with a throw on the right. So let's go and do the throw on the right. Now when I throw this throw on the right, I'm trying to make sure that everything lines up. So again, that the dog is sitting in place and the white dummy on the left is directly in line with us. And that this right throw is going to be in line with the dog and the dummy, so everything's very square. So let's throw one here. I'm just going to go back to her because she's turned herself around to face me, and I want her to be facing straight ahead. Go side. Good girl. Wait there now. Good girl. This is the cast left. Ready, Grey? So again, she's just sitting there staring at me. Try again. Ready, Grey? Good dog. Good girl.